Part of what I want you to save is a PNG that is exported from Adobe Illustrator. You're going to have colors in there that you want to use. So in the mood board, the slides don't take PDFs, they don't take AIs, they don't take EPSs, but they do take JPEGs and they do take PNGs. So this is going to be an easier way for you to find those things. Otherwise, you'll have to go onto the web and then save some colors that you may or may not want to use. So it's going to be a little bit difficult without this video. So head on over to Adobe Illustrator, make some boxes of just squares, and depending on how many colors you want, make those squares. And now the colors. Let's go ahead and I'm going to click on one of the squares. I'm going to get into my properties panel and I'm going to go to the color. If you open up this window, you have basic default colors. And, there's not that many. And if you like them, sure, you can choose them. But I want to show you a few places where you can go to make more color. So the first one here, swatches library menu. We can click into here, and then all of these are different swatch folders of color. So you can go over here and you can say, oh, art history. Let's see here. Ancient, Baroque, Impressionism, pop art, Renaissance, Russian poster art. You can click on any one of those and it will give you a list of swatches that you can use. They're just kind of set up in folders. It's there. It's cool. I like it. If you're trying to fit a specific theme or style. You can go into scientific or nature or metal or gradients. Any of these are fine. So again, you can click on them. You can see that now I've got two folders in here, or two tabs that have different colors in them. And you can use those colors. Another way is you can go over into your libraries panel. You can go down. So I have a bunch of libraries that I have either made or found. And, Adobe Color 2021. You click in here and there is just a ton of different color options that you can choose from, which is super cool, really handy, follows you no matter where you go or what computer you use. And so this is where I want to show you. I'm going to scroll down, go to Stock and Marketplace. You go there and this window pops up, and then lo and behold, Adobe Colors 2021, Adobe Colors. You can click add to your libraries if you don't already have it. If you already have it in there, it says view in your libraries. So it's just a simple click and then it'll show up. So I'm going to get out of here. Once you click on those to add to your libraries, in your libraries tab, you should be able to see that. And, sometimes maybe it'll take a second for it to pop up. But that way, there's these themed colors that you can click on and use. You can add these. This is a more advanced thing. So if you go to right click and then add theme to swatches or add color to swatches, that will add the whole set of colors into your swatches panel. So it's just a click and drag and drop. So you don't always have to go into libraries to grab those. So I'm just going to do that. I'm going to add a couple more colors just so we can do the next step. And now that you have colors, even if it's multiple sets of color that you want to use, we can save this file as a PNG. And my suggestion to you is that, let me collapse that. When you save it as a PNG, it's going to save the whole artboard. And so shrinking that artboard is probably going to be pretty user-friendly for you. Artboard tool. You can see you can click and drag. I'm hovering over, showing you the window of what it does. You can change the size of your artboard here and just make it the size of your swatches, however many you have. And then we'll go to export this. So instead of saving it, we're going to go to File, Export, Export or As. The default is a PNG, so let me just change that. Default is PNG. Make sure to color, name it. So I'm going to name it Color Options for Logo. And make sure you know where you saved it. Hit Export. High 300 and transparent. That way there's going to be no white background. High 300 just means it's going to be a high-res file. You've downloaded it. So now if I go to my downloads folder, I've got my color options here. Open it up. And there you go. It's showing as a black background, but that is only because that's the preview window. And then you can just insert that into your mood board dock. There you go.